Please rise as we all stand united together as one free nation. Please remove all headgear. Place your hand over your heart. Any active duty veteran or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. Now, let's play some hockey! All right. Welcome, YouTube viewers. I realize I forgot to press go live. Shout out to Mercedes Nethers for letting Olivia Dallin know so she could come over and let me know I'm dumb. That's why I need help. A whole production crew would be beneficial. All right. So, what you guys missed. IHC, home team, in white, going left to right, starting lineup. On defense, number 7, Nate Ward. Number 14, Sean Loveland. Offense, number 8, Colin Whitmore. Number 11, Owen O'Donnell. Number 18, Tanner Esposito. In goal, number 1, Caleb Rutherford. For the CNS North Stars, on defense, they're in black, going from right to left. On defense, number 2, Drew Matejzik. Number 12, Sam Richardson. On offense, number 4, Cole Prevost. Number 9, Hayden Scott. Number 22, Kyle DeBejan. And in goal, number 30, Ethan McKenzie. Now you're up to speed. Hopefully I don't lose my voice. I tend to do a little bit of yelling at the beginning of a game. Referees are ready. Players are ready. I don't know if you're ready, but let's play some hockey. And there we go. Dumping that puck in is IHC. Battle for it in the corner. Tanner Esposito taking out. He's got 3 CNS players on him. Owen O'Donnell there to help out as well. Esposito pushes it to O'Donnell behind the net. O'Donnell's looking. Who's in the slot? Whitmore just got there. Back to the point. Slant all the way across over for Loveland. Loveland sends it into the corner for Esposito. Esposito gets hit by Hayden Scott. Puck comes back to the point. Loveland right on net. Save Ethan McKenzie. First of the day. This puck gets dished out. Goes all the way down the length of the ice. And there's the first whistle. It's an icing call, and we're hitting ice, baby, early today. This is the second game of this tournament. Last night, Ontario Bay defeated IHC by a score of 4-2, and that was a close game right up until the final few minutes. This is the second game. And at some point in the future, CNS will play against Ontario Bay for the third and final game of this annual Ontario Bay tournament. This tournament is a shout-out in memoriam for Lamonmt Nicholson. Lamonmt was a long-time Hockey dad had two sons that played for both Salmon River Storm as well as the Ontario Bay Storm, the high school team here. Was a huge contributor. His family was huge into hockey. His youngest son was a goalie, Daniel. His older son, Andrew, I don't believe was a goalie. I don't know. Maybe he was. Once a goalie dad, always a goalie dad. But here helping out in and around the rink even when their boys were not playing. So always Lamonmt. Terrible loss when he lost his life to pancreatic cancer. So every year also there's a Relay for Life here at the Haldane out in the field outside. And I MC that event as well. Check it out. Not sure if the date has been set for next year yet. It will most likely be sometime over the summer. Anyway, hockey ensues. Cole Sanford trying to get that puck out. Pushed in by Kyle DeBejan, still in there from the starting line. This puck gets passed up to Jaden Romig. Romig over the blue line, advancing forward. Can't make his way to the net as that puck gets pushed to the corner by Drew Matejzik. Comes all the way around to the near corner. Cole Sanford gets that puck out to Mick O'Donnell, takes the shot, and Ethan McKenzie gobbles it up with the breadbasket for the save. Luke Lefex lining up for the face-off against Cole Prevost. Prevost draws that puck over to the near side. Mick O'Donnell tries pushing it back. Prevost sends it over to the corner for Richardson. Richardson sends it up, and that gets sent out through the neutral zone, being chased down by Nate Ward of IHC. Ward has Kyle DeBejan hot on his tail, holds that puck in the corner. DeBejan rips it around to the near corner. Coming over, Mick O'Donnell to pick that puck up, try to clear it out. Held at the line by Hayden Scott, fires it into the slot. Nate Ward dishes it aside to the far corner. Connor Lamb there trying to push this puck out. Lamb gets it a little bit to the middle. Hayden Scott draws it back over. Cole Prevost takes it, dumps it in, and that forward line is finally going to go off for their break. Nate Ward fires that puck all the way down off the boards. And Mick O'Donnell was offsides by about 8.5 feet. Still couldn't get to that puck in time to stop the icing. But that's going to bring that puck all the way down. Icing, offsides, whatever you want to call it. Faced off a beat to the left side. That's the glove side of Caleb Rutherford. 14-14 to go in this opening period. Battle for that puck in the corner. That's Brady Van Brocklin over there battling for it. Puck comes out on the near side. Up at the point, Logan Boucher not able to hold it in. Comes all the way back to his end of the ice. Noah Deegan got to that. Centering pass, nothing doing. Owen O'Donnell has to take that puck behind the net. He's still got it all wrapped up, tied up. Esposito back there now. Tanner trying to make his way, gets to the corner, turns back, gives that puck for Owen. Owen can't handle it. Logan Boucher going to chase it down in the corner. Logan up off the boards into the neutral zone. Sean Loveland turns it back. Whitmore there, can't hold that puck. Cam Walker can't hold it either. Whitmore battling. Walker battling. Logan Boucher loses that puck. Owen O'Donnell coming in. Tried toe dragging it across. Taken away by Drew Matejzik. And he sends that puck to Cam Walker. Walker out into the neutral zone for Hayden McLeod. McLeod loses that puck at the blue line. It comes back. A little ping pong action with this puck going back and forth. Loveland grabs it, fires it in, and Whitmore goes to chase after it as Sam Richardson picks that puck up, goes around his net. Crosses, dumps over far, and that's going to be an icing. A little too far that time. 12:57 remaining in the first period. So IHC has 12 skaters on the bench, and CNS has 7. So has anything to go back to reiterate the concept of how many scratches CNS has in this game. There's a shot, save by Ethan McKenzie. Rebound comes out, picked up by Hayden Scott, goes around his net to try to shake some players, and shake he does. Shake and bait coming down over the blue line at the slot, shot fired, save Caleb Rutherford. Face off to the right side of Rutherford. Puck comes out, skating down with it. Cole Sanford loses it at the blue line. Here to make a play, Jack Clary gets it into the neutral zone for Hayden McLeod. They're able to advance that puck up, goes right to Logan Gilbert. Gilbert sends it across to the far side for Romig. Romig, watching that puck go by, finally gets a piece of it, can't clear it out as it gets dumped in by Cam Walker. At the goal, taking it away, sending it around was Mick O'Donnell. Nope, that's Jared Bach. Wow, 5'9", not even close. At the point, Logan Boucher sends that towards the goal. Tip tried by Hayden McLeod. Ends up tipping it wide to the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Logan Gilbert loses it along the boards. That's over by the Zamboni door. You can never quite tell what's going to happen at the Zamboni entrance. Gets that puck around to Cole Sanford. Sanford dishes out into the neutral zone for Romig. Jaden draws that puck up, brings it up over the blue line, advancing forward at the end line. Looking, he's got Owen Van Brocklin in the middle. Gets that puck over there, reaching out, covering that puck up. Ethan McKenzie as Van Brocklin gets pushed on top of McKenzie. McKenzie holds on. 11:28 to go in this first period. Face off to the left side of McKenzie. LaFex with it. Sends it back to Loveland. Loveland sends it back up. Goes off the back boards. Mick O'Donnell trying to get to it. Puck comes around on the near side. Hayden Scott going back to get a piece of it. And he grabs that puck, sends it across the paint to Sam Richardson. Richardson over to the near side for Drew Matejzik. Matejzik coming up with that puck over the blue line. Matejzik in, drops it off top of the circle. Shot! Oh! Nice shot by Prevost. I thought he had the hole. Sliding over to grab it with the glove, Caleb Rutherford. Nice save by Caleb. Nice shot by Prevost. I saw the same hole he saw. Apparently, so did Caleb. And puck gets dumped in by Connor Lamb as he crosses the center line. Picking it up behind the net, Sam Richardson tries sending it around, gets turned back by LaFex. Puck comes out at the point. Mick O'Donnell sends it forward. Misses wide. Picked up by Prevost, sends it off the backboards for himself. Prevost lofts this one up. Grabbed out of the air by Nate Ward. Drops it down. Shot on net. Save. McKenzie gets that puck out to the blue line. Picked up by Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan over to Hayden Scott. Scott. Shot. Save. Rutherford. That puck gets cleared around in the neutral zone. Here comes LaFex. One-on-one. LaFex loses defender. Backhands that shot. Goes wide right off the backboards. LaFex got Scott to commit, and he went down, lost his edge, couldn't get that shot on net. Logan Boucher coming up with it, 1-on-2, goes right up the stick of Brady Van Brocklin, drops down. Referee takes a spill here at center ice, and we've got a whistle. That referee right there, covered in snow. He lost his edge at the center line. Face off to the right side of Rutherford. Owen O'Donnell going to line up against Rob Warner. Warner, almost pulled that shot off. Puck comes over Jack Clary with it. Sends it behind the net to the far corner. Stepping up from the point is Noah Deegan. Gets that puck out into the middle. Swatted by the backhand. Stopped by Jared Bach. Bach sends it up for Esposito. Esposito misses it. Icing waved off anyway. McKenzie stalls that puck behind the net. It's caught on the back of the net. Whitmore swatting at it. Gets that puck free. It goes to the corner. O'Donnell over there to pick it up. O'Donnell can't keep it away from DeBejan. DeBejan can't get it out. Comes to Esposito. Esposito tried feeding Whitmore. And Logan Boucher just got a piece of it to push that away from Whitmore before he tried to make something pretty happen for IHC. Whitmore battling. It's ugly, but he's getting that puck. Hurried along by Noah Deegan. Picked up on the near side by Jack Clary. Clary out in a neutral zone to, I think it's Kai Van Ivan, who is not dressed for goalie. Long pass out to Esposito. Esposito not able to handle it. Richardson comes over, puts a hit. Puck goes into the CNS zone. CNS grabs it, clears it out. Bach picks it up, backhands it in deep and hard. Drew Matejzik. It's a hard time handling. Has to chase it down back behind the net. Regains control, gives it to Richardson. Richardson to Prevost. Prevost could not advance it on to Hayden Scott. Turned back, shot. Nick Netto. Save Ethan McKenzie. Aiden Trimper with that puck. Drops it back for Logan Gilbert. Gilbert tries giving it back up. Not able to do so. Loses it to Hayden Scott. There's a missed opportunity. That puck gets deflected, goes high, drops down. Hayden Scott picks it up at the corner. Kyle DeBejan battling for that puck. Getting some help from Hayden McLeod. Comes out to Scott. Scott shot. Pad save by Rutherford. Still sent in deep. Now picking that puck up. Carter Nethers. Nethers sends that puck around on the far side. Getting it around is Nick Neto. Neto trying to drive it out. Comes to Sam Richardson. Richardson collects it. Backhands it by Aiden Trimper into the neutral zone for Hayden Scott. Scott takes it back into his own zone. Passes it across to Matejzik. Matejzik sends that puck across, and we've got a delayed call. I didn't see what was, must have been, oh, he threw his hand up for the icing. My bad. Wasn't the guy I'm used to seeing. I guess it was the linesman, though. One linesman, two referees. Weird. Cole Sanford tried holding it, does not. CNS gains control. Sends that puck across, picked up by Cam Walker. Walker had a hard time handling it, loses that puck, comes out to Nate Ward. Ward sends this all the way down. Noah Deegan picking it up. Deegan has Romig on him. Deegan goes back behind his own red line, passes that puck across to Logan Boucher. Boucher coming up with his puck over the center line, over the blue line. Boucher going wide at the top of the circle. Shot gets deflected, goes up, and hits the netting. Now give us a face-off next to Caleb Rutherford. Both teams will switch up, all five on the ice. Or at least fresh offensive legs for IHC. Puck gets drawn back. Nate Ward trying to get that puck out. Comes down, collected by Logan Boucher at his own end of the ice. He goes back behind his net to reset, followed in by Mick O'Donnell. Nate Taylor holds that puck into the zone, backhands it up right into the netting, though. That'll give us a face-off out of the zone. Not quite what Nate wanted to have happen. Luke Lefex facing off against Cole Prevost. Prevost gets that puck back to Drew Matejzik. Matejzik sends it across to Sam Richardson. Richardson up to Warner. Warner over the blue line, dumps it in deep. I'd see two players back there to handle that puck, and they both lose it. Leduc controlling, getting that puck. Oh, sends it across, goes right to Cole Prevost, who backhands it to the corner. Sean Loveland comes over to make a play on that puck. Two CNS players coming over to send Nate Taylor to the ice. Puck goes all the way around, centering pass by Matejzik. And Rob Warner was facing the wrong way, couldn't get anything on that puck. Loveland with it now on the near side, sends it up off the boards, down, and that's going to be an ice. And that'll bring the face-off all the way back down by Rutherford. 5:42 to go in this first sloppy hockey period. Whatever team's able to settle this puck down and gain some control will be able to demand the momentum shift in their favor. Puck goes on the backside of the net. Whitmore not able to hold it. Hayden Scott going over to get it. His pass out to Esposito. Esposito picks it up and center ice over the blue line looking, draws it into the corner for Owen O'Donnell to go after. O'Donnell not able to maintain control, and out comes Hayden Scott with this puck. Scott sends it across to the neutral zone. Logan Gilbert grabs it, and he dumps it in. Hayden Scott picks it up. Let's try sending that puck up. It's something funky along the boards, or not, I don't know what. Comes back to Scott eventually. Scott over the blue line. Soft shot goes wide. Rutherford was moving too far the one way, but he still had enough of that net covered. It ended up going wide. This game resembles two 9-year-olds playing ping pong. This puck ball just keeps going back and forth with little to no control. Logan Boucher picks that puck up, trying to get it out. Hits off the skate of Whitmore, goes back over the end line. And looks like Noah Deegan's trying to make something happen. He sends it up into the line changes. And Aiden Trimper with the puck. Trimper sends it in deep, high off the glass. Gets stalled behind the net by McKenzie. Boucher coming around for it. Trimper coming in after it. Trimper spearing at it, missing. Puck comes up on the near side. Loveland trying to control. Now Loveland backs off to the blue line for the guard, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Loveland trying to control it, sends it off the boards for Carter, Nethers. Now Trimper has it. Trimper skating around. So this is the young line. We call these the babyface line out there right now, with Nick Netto, Carter Nethers, and Aiden Trimper on the forward line. On defense, Nate Ward and Sean Loveland, and that puck gets frozen by Ethan McKenzie. Face off to the right side of McKenzie. Nobody has it yet. Gets advanced forward by CNS. Grabbed by Hayden Scott. He backhands it. Goes down the length of the ice. Nate Ward's going to have to make a play on it. Ward picks it up behind his own net. Chased down by Kyle DeBejan. Ward drops it off for Loveland. Loveland coming out with that puck. Loveland advancing over the blue line. Cole Sanford watching him go by. Loveland skating around, dumps it behind the net. There's nobody there. Romy comes over, tries backhanding it into the slot, not able to do so. Richardson guards that puck in over the end line. Puck comes out to Scott. Scott sends it across, and Kyle DeBejan takes it into the offensive end. Shot on goal, save Rutherford. Sanford with the puck again. Off the boards for Romig. Romig picks it up. Here comes Romig over the blue line into the neutral zone. Backhands that puck in, goes deep. Sam Richardson picks it up. Richardson not able to get it. Getting a little help from his friends. And Rob Warner sends that puck down the length of the ice, and it's an icing. Hayden McLeod facing off against Luke Lefex, and CNS comes away with that puck. Jack Clary moving forward over the blue line, loses that puck, picked up by McLeod. McLeod trying to get a shot on goal, nothing doing. Logan Gilbert stops it with his stick. Gilbert trying to clear it out. Lefex gets it out into the neutral zone, goes right to Boucher. Boucher sends it across to Tanner Long. Long sends it up. No, I'm sorry, it's Noah Deegan. Tanner Long's a scratch, I believe. Puck on net. Save Rutherford. Stick to side. Gilbert trying to send it up on the near side. And Kai Van Ivan trying to get it on. Centering pass, nothing doing. Goes off the stick of Rutherford. Shot in, was just wide of the post. Hit the bottom rail. Back at the point. Boucher tries sending it up. Lefex blocks. Comes into neutral zone. Boucher gives it to Jack Clary. Clary dumps it in. And CNS is going to go for a 4 out of 5 change. That's an offsides. He tried. It went out, and you know it. Kyle DeBejan, but I really wanted to hold it in, but you didn't. The whole puck went over that blue line, bud, and Hayden Scott was still in deep. Good try, but definitely an offsides. Drew Matejzik with that puck across in front of his net. Passes it up to DeBejan. DeBejan sends it across for Scott. Scott in the slot. Blocked by Jared Bach. Owen O'Donnell coming down in the slot, dancing his way through. Sends it across, and it doesn't get to Whitmore in time. Moving up with that puck, Sam Richardson. Richardson gets it to Prevost. Prevost over the blue line. Top of the slot, shot high. Then it goes off the shoulder, off the backboard, comes out in front. And that is saved by Caleb Rutherford. And after the whistle, the puck got hit into the goal. Whistle was blown. I thought it was in Rutherford's glove as well. But less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Richardson sends that puck around on the far side for Walker. Cam sends it across the middle for Jack Clary. Clary loses it to Connor Leduc. Leduc sends it up, goes right to Sam Richardson. They're going to try again. That puck is out. Matejczyk picks it up. Matejczyk draws that puck past Nate Ward. Leduc comes over to block it. Gets it over to the side. Matejczyk dumps it around, back behind the net. Puck pushed into the neutral zone. Missed by Logan Boucher. Whitmore chasing after it. McKenzie came out of the net to play it, and it didn't get very far. And that's going to end the period. Wow. And that concludes another exciting period of ice hockey at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of the 7th annual Lamonmt Nicholson Memorial Tournament. Please take advantage of the Cold Front Cafe during our intermission. The Cold Front Cafe, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. Christmas is coming up. We've got Ring Pops. Remember, Ring Pops, they're not just candy, they're jewelry too. I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the jewelry store, and Power Play Sports CNY. Power Play Sports, located right off of exit 47 in Watertown, right off of I-81, for all of your hockey needs. Not only do they have equipment, they've got a synthetic sheet of ice indoors, as well as real ice indoors. They hold skills and drills, training sessions, one-on-one, group, as well as 3-on-3 tournaments, 3v3, almost every single night of the week. Different age groups, including beginners, adults, intro to hockey, Wednesday nights most of the time. Check out their website, powerplaysportsny.com. Sign up for a membership, individuals or families. Whole family for $100 a month. You get a roll of tape for everybody in the family. One skate sharpening every month for everybody in the family. And that tape is every month also. In addition to discounts to their skills, clinics, the leagues, the weekly games. Yeah, it's amazing. You're going to love it. Check them out. Tell them the Dan Dallin sent you, because I'm wicked cool. Brody Outwater, good to see you, bud. Glad you're watching the game. How come you're not playing? What time are you playing today? What's going on, kid? Hopefully we'll see you. Camillus Cougars playing Oswego today. All right. You on a high school team too, Brody? I don't remember. I think you're Bantam, right? Second year Bantam, aren't you? Anyway, Brody, one time, you'll see. I get to do your game, man. All right, I'm going to take a break. See ya in about 13 minutes. right, hockey fans. Minute 30 remaining in intermission. Both teams have returned to the ice. So it'll be good to see how this second period starts now that both coaches have been able to evaluate the opposing teams with some level of effectiveness. How was the locker room talk? Who was listening and paying attention? Got Nate Ward down there desperately trying to grow that mustache. Refs are ready to go. 30 seconds. Tick, tick, ticking away. "17 fresh ones up on the clock. Same goalies returning to their nets in this period. CNS in the black going from left to right. Ethan McKenzie still in net for the Stars. IHC in white going from right to left. Caleb Rutherford still in net for the Cavaliers. There's a face-off, won by IHC. Here's Jaden Romick going in from the dot shot. Hits the post. It comes back out. Kyle DeBeach, loose that puck, goes it back in. Oh, Cole Prevost lifts that one too high. Luke Lefex picks that puck up, comes around, sends it up to Romick. Romick trying to break it out to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell can't handle a pass. Swinging and missing. Sam Richardson has got himself in some trouble. Able to get that puck out into the neutral zone, though. And here is Kyle DeBejan. He dumps that puck in after he crosses the center line. Picked up by Nate Ward behind the net. Ward going around on the far side. Able to push that puck out to Luke Lefex. Lefex coming wide. Sends that puck to the right. Gets tied up as he tried to go around Richardson. Lefex still with that, sends it into the corner. Romick turns, tries to send it into the slot, and that gets blocked by Drew Matejzik. That gets flicked out over his own head by Kyle DeBejan. Lefex in the middle, trying to take it forward, and that's an offsides. Oh, it just landed at Mick O'Donnell's feet. He was moving forward. He didn't know what to do. So he advanced in for the offsides. So, Brody, I don't know if you're still tuned in, buddy, but I put on there the date, Sunday, January 8th, here at 11 a.m., the Camillus Cougars plays the Salmon River Storm. My oldest, Bailey, number 22, plays for that Salmon River team, and that is a hit from behind. Cole Sanford's going to the box for that one. Waiting to see if it's going to be a boarding or a hit from behind. Conversation by the officials to figure it out. It's a major penalty. Would really appreciate it if they used the hand signals. Oh, yeah, major would be 5. All right, so it's a major and misconduct. We'll find out what the official call is for that. So CNS with a significant advantage here. Trying to control that puck. Held in by Sam Richardson. Sent in, blocked in the slot by Nate Taylor. He gets that puck out. Oh no, Van Brocklin coming down with that. Following it into the corner, sends it around. Stars not able to control it. That gets turned back by Van Brocklin. Logan Boucher coming out with this puck, passes it across to Sam Richardson. Richardson brings it up over the blue line. That's a shot on goal, save Rutherford. CNS having a hard time figuring out how they're going to come and make the attack here. Tough pass handle in the middle, and that gets picked up by Nate Taylor, and he dumps that puck in. IHC penalty, number 15, 5-minute major for something or other, and a 10-minute misconduct. Number 15, 5-minute major for naughtiness, and a 10-minute misconduct. Time of the IHC penalty, 1:18. That puck leaks across, goes to the corner. And that gets cleared out by Luke Lefex. Comes all the way down the length of the ice, stalled by McKenzie, picked up by Matejzik. Matejzik off the boards, passes that puck up for Chase Muir. Is that Muir? No, Cam Walker. He sends that puck back to Matejzik. Matejzik sends it across. Roman got a piece of it, but it continued on to Rob Warner. Warner drops it off for Walker. Walker takes it up, drops it back, and Luke Lefex steals that puck. Lefex coming down with it. Lefex top of his own, the circle, and he is drawn wide of that goal by Cam Walker. Nice play by Walker. Pass up to Rob Warner. Warner touches it, goes in deep. Nate Ward gets a piece of trying to clear it out. He gets tangled up. That puck goes up high, lands behind the net, sent around on the near side to the corner. Logan Boucher rips it around to the other side. Picked up, Warner has it. Warner, center point. And Sam Richardson misses it. Lefex coming down with it. He's on the breakaway. Lefex forehand shot. Goal! IHC goal scored by number 2, Luke Lefex. Assisted by number 21, Jaden Romig. 2 from 21. Time of the Cavaliers' shorthanded goal, 4:52. And just like that, IHC is on the board with the shorty. Puck comes back to the point. Sam Richardson sends it up halfway. Prevost to the corner for Hayden Scott. Scott with it. Sends it out for the slot, and that gets picked off by Romig. Here comes Romig over the center line. Loses that puck as Logan Boucher, a nice stick check. Regains control. Lefebvre sends it across. Gets stalled by McKenzie, and he holds it for Boucher. Boucher coming up on the far side. Romig coming over to put the hit on. Swings his stick in. Puck gets sent in deep and around. Ward got a piece of it. Comes out. Shot. Oh, nice shot by Hayden Scott right into the glove of Caleb Rutherford. Line change for IHC. They've got Mick O'Donnell, Jared Bach, Logan Gilbert, and Nate Taylor on the ice for their 4. CNS for their 5, Kyle DeBejan, Drew Matasiak. Shot by Noah Deegan, saved by Rutherford. Cole Prevost. And Hayden Scott. I think I said all 5. That shot goes in, blocked out in front by Bach. Bach fires this off the glass, comes out, grabbed in the neutral zone by Matasiak. Matasiak sends it across the far side for Scott. Hayden Scott over the blue line, drops it off at the point. Fired in by Noah Deegan into the breadbasket of Caleb Rutherford for the save. 10:46 to go in the second period. 4 seconds remaining in the major penalty. So 5 minutes, 4 seconds. I'm sorry, 10 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the misconduct on Cole Sanford. Puck gets sent around. Teams are even. IHC moving that puck up into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Logan Boucher. Boucher pushed it along. Bach clears it out with force. Stopped at his own blue line. Sam Richardson pushes it up to the other side of the blue line, and it gets pushed in by Hayden McLeod. In his own corner, Logan Gilbert. Here's Gilbert with that puck, trying to push this puck through, and does. Gets it into the neutral zone. Gilbert still advancing down, taking a puck all the way down into the corner. Gilbert avoiding the hit by Boucher, curls around, turns, shot, save McKenzie. 1-0 the score in favor of IHC. 9:57 to go in the second period. Luke Lefebvre lining up for the face-off against Cole Prevost. Puck is dropped. Prevost draws it back into the corner. Sam Richardson chases it down. Richardson tries snapping it up, gives it right to Romig. Romig backhands it. Tried to get it to Lefebvre. Gets stolen by Prevost. Prevost into the neutral zone, gives it to Clary. Clary has Kai Van Ivan coming down through the slot. Tries sending it to him, goes around into the corner. Centering pass for Van Ivan, not able to put the shot on. Sends it to the corner for Clary. Clary sends it around. Van Ivan into the corner. Van Ivan looking, pushed off that puck by Nate Ward. Romig comes away with it. Romig to Lefebvre. Lefebvre over the blue line. Lefebvre at the dot, has that puck knocked away by Boucher. Puck comes up to the point for Loveland. Loveland can't get anything done. Boucher overskates that puck again. Or not again. It's his first time. Sean Loveland getting that puck by. Nate Ward showing his figure skating abilities by jumping over the puck. Stars coming up. Pass to Van Ivan. Van Ivan touches it, but is way before the center line. Icing is waved off. Nate Ward plays the puck. Sends it up along the near side for Romig. Romig battling for that puck. Winning the battle. Logan Boucher can't get it by Owen O'Donnell, though. O'Donnell sends it into the corner and chases after it. O'Donnell tries hugging Noah Deegan, but falls down. Deegan sends that puck up on the near side. Ward turns, fires. Whoa, goes off the stick of Boucher. He almost tipped that into his own goal. Goes to the corner. Boucher lifts it up. Coming out with it, Kyle DeBejan. Can't catch up to that puck. No icing, though. And that gets covered up by Caleb Rutherford. Rutherford thought it was going to be an ice, but it was not. We're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone as that puck was placed on the outside of the net by the CNS player. McLeod facing off, pushes that puck forward. Jared Bach picks it up, sends it back into the neutral zone. Sam Richardson plays it across to Matejzik. Matejzik to Richardson. Richardson retreating back behind his net. Richardson comes around, gets it by O'Donnell, passes puck up into the neutral zone, goes right to Gilbert. Gilbert tries sending it to Bach. Bach misses that puck, has to play it deep into the corner. Gilbert there. Bach goes over to cover the slot. Esposito clears that puck out into the neutral zone, chased down by Matejzik. Matejzik curling around in front of his own net to try to lose Whitmore. Sends that puck over for Richardson. Richardson moving up, passes that puck to DeBejan. DeBejan sends it across, and that gets missed by Scott and turned back out into the neutral zone. Here comes Whitmore. Leads himself a little too far with that puck. Has to chase it to the corner to pick it up. Drops it back to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell to Whitmore. Whitmore off the backboards onto the near side. Gilbert sends it up towards the corner for Esposito. Esposito not able to hold it. Puck comes out into the neutral zone for Logan Gilbert. Gilbert onto the far side. Bach overskates it. Puck comes out for McLeod. He fires it. Gets stopped out in front. Collected by O'Donnell. Here goes Owie. Owie over the blue line. Loses that puck. It goes to the corner. Collected by Matejzik, who takes it behind his own net. Matejzik gets around Esposito, but gives the puck right to Whitmore. Whitmore loses it at the skate of Matejzik, and it gets forced in by Esposito. Richardson takes it, rips it around onto the near side. Played on by Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin moves that puck forward, loses it. And coming in to pick that puck up, Owen Van Brocklin. Owen brings it into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Hayden Scott, turns and fires. Picked up by Rutherford. Rutherford drops it for Gilbert. Gilbert loses it in the corner. Backhanded behind the net by Warner. Comes to Nate Ward. Ward tries clearing it out. Held at the blue line by Logan Boucher. Sends that puck back behind the net. Van Brocklin, Brady Van Brocklin plays it around. Picking that puck up is Connor Lamb. Lamb gets it into the neutral zone. Taken by Logan Boucher. Boucher up to Cam Walker. Walker not able to get it forward. Comes back to Boucher. Now to Cole Prevost. Prevost moves it up. Turned back out by Nate Taylor. In the neutral zone with it, Logan Boucher. Boucher across for Noah Deegan. Deegan over on the near side to Cam Walker. Walker crisscrossing it across. Goes to Connor Lamb. And I think it's pouring outside. Oh my goodness, can I hear that rain? Puck gets fired in. Stopped, picked up by Rutherford. He drops it off behind the net for Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin passes it up to Nate Taylor. Taylor loses it for a moment, has to try to recover. Coming out with that puck, Hayden McLeod. He snaps that puck in the general direction of the goal. Goes to the corner. Out for Jack Clary. Clary gets the hit put on by Connor Lamb. Puck comes around to the near side. Nate Taylor with it. Sends it up along the boards. Owen Van Brocklin getting a piece of it. Somebody just lost their mouth guard. Nate Taylor taking that puck over the blue line. Shot way high off the glass. Drops down. Picked up by Boucher. Boucher with it at his own circle. Fakes the pass. Loses it to Nethers. Carter backhands that puck behind the net. It goes to Richardson, who swings and misses again, but eventually gets that puck up enough for Jack Clary. Clary sends it down, icing waved off. Chasing after that puck, Sean Loveland. He picks that puck off the backboards, takes it behind his net, skates around on the near side, off the boards to get it up for Lamb. Misses him, goes to Richardson. Sam drops that puck off to Matejzik. Matejzik passes it up for McLeod. McLeod not able to hold on to that puck. IHC trying to come back with it. Goes to Matejzik. Matejzik to McLeod. Puck shot on net by Nick Netto, softly at the stick of Ethan McKenzie. Loveland trying to spin around and bring that puck forward, trying to get some help from Connor Lamb and Carter Nethers. Carter gently sticking his stick in to pull that puck away, gets it. Matejzik lost back there. This puck gets sent down. That's going to be on net. Rutherford has to make a play. And that's going to give us a face-off to the right side of Caleb Rutherford. Rutherford. 3:50 to go in this second period. Referees not allowing the late change. Setting those players back to the bench. Prevost facing off against Lefex. Lefebvre sends it over to the boards for Loveland. Loveland backhands it all the way around. DeBijan going after it with Leduc. Puck goes back behind the net again, picked up by Loveland. Loveland sends it out on that far side. Goes by everybody. Romig, O'Donnell chasing after it. Nothing doing. Mick O'Donnell. Mick going after it on the far side. Coming back and grabbing that puck, though, Hayden Scott sends it over for Noah Deegan. Deegan sends it up into the neutral zone. Gets touch, goes down. Loveland going to have to chase after it and pick it up behind his own net. He's got Prevost on him. Puck goes up. Shot on net by... I think that was Bush. No, that was Jack Clary that got that shot, I believe. Delayed call against IHC. Extra attackers on. Played on by Rutherford. And that's going to get the whistle for the hook. Finally, the referee uses a hand signal. And IHC will be shorthanded once again. 2 players in the box as Cole Sanford's still in there for his 10-minute misconduct. IHC penalty number 9, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 9, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 14:00. Luke Lefebvre lining up for the face-off against Hayden McLeod. Puck comes back to the point. Matejzik holds it, snaps it to the slot. Turning and shooting was Cam Walker. Rutherford covering that puck up. IHC defense trying to protect Rutherford, and some pushing and shoving going on. That's just high school hockey. Face off to the left side of Rutherford. Lefebvre squaring up against McLeod. Puck is dropped. Puck goes to the slot. Drawn back. Shot fired by Clary. Goes wide. Goes off the end of his stick. Picked up by Taylor. He tries clearing it out. Not able to do so. Tries again. And this time he does. Sends his puck the length of the ice. Played on by McKenzie. Drops it off behind the net for Matejzik. Matejzik coming up with some speed through the neutral zone. Matejzik all the way wide. Centering pass gets swept away by Logan Gilbert. Taylor grabs that puck. Tries firing it. And it hit off of Leighton Sullivan's glove hand on the bench. Keep a goalie's glove away from a puck, I tell you. You can try if you might. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, Brody. So I should be calling that game. I'll try to make a point of it to cover that one for both you and my 18-year-old son, Bailey. You guys have been playing each other for a long time. That's a scuffle out in front. And Rutherford comes away with that puck. CNS trying to set it up. Centering pass gets blocked. Comes out to the point. Sam Richardson off the boards. Grabbing it, though, is Sean Loveland. Can't clear it out. Goes back in deep. Prevost sends it across for Scott. Scott can't handle the pass. And that gets swept away by Nate Ward. Prevost coming by to pick it up, sends it back to the point for Boucher. Boucher back to Prevost. Prevost drops it off in the corner for Scott. Scott to Prevost. Prevost curling around, taking a tumble is Kyle DeBijan. Centering pass, it's into slot. Back to the slot again. DeBijan not able to get his stick on it. Prevost in the corner to Scott. Scott coming out in front, stepping up from the point. Logan Boucher can't get that shot on net, and Nate Ward takes that puck away. Crossed over the red line, fires it. Save Ethan McKenzie. Boucher from behind the net, passes it up to Richardson. Richardson, hard pass in the center ice, and Romig steals it, but ends up back in the hands of Sam Richardson. Richardson to Boucher. Boucher to DeBijan. DeBijan over the blue line into the O-zone. DeBijan at the circle. Shot goes wide. Missed my minute call again. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. Significantly less than 1 minute remaining. That shot goes high off the back glass, tipped in. I believe that was Jaden Romick following in that puck. IHC goal scored by number 21, Jaden Romick. Assisted by number 23, Connor Lamb. 21 from 23. Time of the Cavaliers' goal, 16:27. CNS advancing that puck into the corner. Gilbert touches it, and we're going to get a slashing penalty against IHC. Jared Bach getting yanked for the slash. Oh, interference. You know, this referee, he's got to change the way he does that interference. IHC penalty, number 5, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 5, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 16:59. And that concludes our second period of play at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of the 7th annual Lamonmt Nicholson Memorial Tournament. Don't forget to stop by the Cold Front Cafe to fill your belly. Lots of delicious homemade foods available for you. It's hot, it's yummy, it's from somebody's home. Get some. Yeah, Brody, you never know who's going to show up, though. So you lost 10-1. That day, boy, I've got my younger son playing 2 games. It's like one in Ithaca, one in Elmira. And my daughter's got 2 games up in Malone. And then Bailey's got a game here. So you know what? I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do this one. We'll see. We'll see how the season's going for everybody. All right, so another time for an intermission. I'll be back in about 14 minutes. All right, looks like we shortened up intermission just a bit. Teams are ready. I still had food in my mouth, though. Battle for that puck at the IHC end of the ice. Sent around on the near side. Chased after by Nate Ward. Two CNS players coming in. Nobody has the puck. Luke Lefex comes away with it. Here goes Luke over the center line. Luke over the blue line. Coming in, checks up at the top of the circle. Draws that puck around Logan Boucher. Not able to pull the trigger, though. Puck is grabbed by Hayden Scott. Sends it a long way to Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan, all tied up. Nate Ward gets that puck across to Richardson. Richardson drops it up into the slot. Shot! Goal! Hayden Scott! That was a nice play. Great puck movement by CNS as they entered into the zone. Good job, Sam Richardson, not whiffing on that one like he did from the center point and gave up the first goal for IHC. CNS goal scored by number 9, Hayden Scott! Assisted by number 12, Sam Richardson. From number 22, Kyle DeBejan. 9 from 12 from 22. Time of the Stars goal, 0. Power play goal, 0-5-0. And that does release Jared Bach from the box. Luke Lefex pushed off that puck by Noah Deegan. Logan Boucher trying to come around with it. Lefex steals that puck, snaps it off the boards. Goes into the Stars' end of the ice. Cam Walker lost it at the side of the net. Lefex picks it up, turns, sends that puck, goes back behind the net on the far side, collected by Cam Walker. Walker shovels it out into the neutral zone, turned back by Logan Gilbert. Walker still there. Back to Gilbert. Now Lefex turns, fires it in, and that's a quick icing. It's the third period. Last chance to buy your 50-50 raffle tickets. Don't forget to pick up your 50-50 raffle tickets. We had a big winner here last night. You can win today. Get your raffle tickets now. IHC coming out with that puck. Cole Sanford, top of the circle. It's a curl around, goes over by the boards. Gives that puck up for Connor Lamb. Lamb takes it behind the net. Over into the corner. Owen O'Donnell of Van Brocklin. Excuse me. That puck gets pushed back in behind the net. Sanford battling for it. Coming out with that puck, Drew Matasiak. Matasiak sends it behind the net onto the far side for Sam Richardson. Richardson trying to clear it out. Gives it back to Matasiak. Matasiak tries sending up through the middle. Van Brocklin there. Gives that puck over to Lamb. Backhands it over the net. Lamb collects it in the corner. Sends it back behind the net to the far corner for Sanford. Sanford drops down on top of the puck. Gets up. Van Brocklin sends that puck out to the blue line. And Brady Van Brocklin not able to hold it. Here's Owen Van Brocklin. Shot wide off the backboards. Comes out. Now back behind again. Noah Deegan sends it along the far boards for Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan taking that puck up. Goes down, and that puck is in the glove of Caleb Rutherford. Tanner Esposito taking that puck, and he gets wrapped up by Hayden McLeod. And here comes Logan Boucher with this puck. Over the blue line, Boucher draws from the top of the circle, fires wide, off the corner, centering pass, comes out to Nate Ward, who sends it up for Whitmore. Whitmore not able to get it. Boucher does. Boucher flicks that into the far corner, crisscrossing the IHC zone. Sean Loveland overskates that puck. Esposito comes in, gets taken by CNS, shot from the point by Noah Deegan, right into the glove of Caleb Rutherford. 12:52 to go in this game. IHC leads CNS by a score of 2-1. Carter Nethers wins that puck, pushes it all the way across to the far side. Drew Matejczyk grabs it at the far point and dumps that puck in. Curling around with it, Kyle DeBijan is forced around to the top of the center point, loses that puck. Matejczyk picks it up, takes it all the way back into his own zone, passes it up to Prevost. Prevost to Scott. Scott over the blue line, moving forward, trying to dance his way around Connor Leduc, and does. Loses that puck. Oh, sent out in front by Nick Netto. Not sure who he thought that was going to go to. Turns into a shooting opportunity, and that gets shot in from the point by Drew Matejczyk for the goal. Look at that Sully. Looks like that may have gotten tipped in by Noah Deegan. And judging by the reaction, that could be his first career high school goal. Maybe not. I think it was DeBijan, not Deegan. CNS goal scored by number 22, Kyle DeBijan. Assisted by number 2, Drew Matejczyk. 22 from 2. Time of the CNS goal, 4:43. And we have ourselves a tie game. That puck gets flicked up high, just misses the ceiling. Jared Bach waits for it to land and collects it in his own end of the ice. Bach with the hard pass up along the boards for Mick O'Donnell. Mick loses it at the corner, taken away by Rob Warner. Warner sends it around. Bach holds it on the far side. The body of Cam Walker pushes it out. Bach wins eventually and sends that puck in. Gilbert tips that puck away from Rob Warner. Warner able to recollect that puck, takes it behind his net, can't get it by Jaden Romick. Romick turns shot, wide left, off the backboards, comes up on the near side for Cole Sanford. Sanford sends it in off the corner to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell sends it around, ripped in by Nate Ward. Comes all the way around on the near side for Logan Gilbert. Gilbert sends it up, he comes back out to Logan. And this puck gets turned back. Kai Van Ivan chasing after it, not going to get to it before Nate Ward does. Ward loses Van Ivan behind the net, sends it off the boards on the near side for Sanford. Cole passes it up in the middle for Owen Van Brocklin. He gets a piece of it, sends it along, makes it all the way to Ethan McKenzie, who covers that puck up for the Freeze. Face-off comes in favor of IHC. Connor Lamb takes it, centers it. IHC, no, there it is! It goes in! It goes in! It's a good thing they don't have to be pretty because that was ugly. IHC goal scored by number 10, Owen Van Brocklen. Assisted by number 23, Connor Lamb. From 15, Cole Sanford. 10 from 23 from 15. Time of the Cavaliers' goal, 6:51. Owen Van Brocklen in the middle to Cole Sanford, flicks it up, and it lands in the glove of Ethan McKenzie. And IHC has retaken the lead by a score of 3-2. Face off to the right side of Ethan McKenzie, won by IHC's Owen O'Donnell, chasing it into the corner. Colin Whitmore loses it to Noah Deegan, regains control. Nice move by Colin. Turns, fires, sends that puck behind the net, picked up by Logan Boucher. Boucher sends it up to Cam Walker. Walker over the blue line, dumps it into the puck one way, skates around Gilbert the other way. Puck comes out to the near corner here. Battle for it. Kyle DeBejan in there, coming out with it. Cam Walker. Puck is loose, almost made it to the slot. Picked up, swatted away by Tanner Esposito. Esposito tried to get it to Owen O'Donnell. It gets turned back. Jared Bach's going to pick it up and take it behind his net. Bach backhands it up for Gilbert. Gilbert spears at it, goes to the point. Fired in from the point by Boucher. Snapshot by Kyle DeBejan, high and wide left. On the far side, Whitmore. Whitmore touches it towards the middle, swatted at by a couple of stars. Comes to Bach. Bach snaps it forward, goes through traffic, icing waved off the backboards. Logan Boucher picks it up. Boucher coming around, hitting the legs by Whitmore. Boucher still with that puck. Boucher over the blue line, gets hit by Jaden Romig. Comes off of that puck, and that puck gets cleared out on the far side. Matasic curls back at his own end of the neutral zone, gets passed across. Now DeBejan takes it up. DeBejan drops it off for Scott. Scott backhands it into the slot. Nobody able to get to it. Prevost chases it down on the far side at the corner. Drops it behind the net for Hayden Scott. Scott on the near side. Centering pass attempted. Blocked by Jared Bach. Puck comes to Luke Lefex. Lefex coming up over the center line. Now over the blue line. Shot! Close save! It's loose! It's still in the paint! Picked up by Sam Richardson, draws it back, snaps it out into the neutral zone, comes down and is collected by Sean Loveland. Loveland pass across for Lefex. Lefex misses it, goes off the boards. Matasic picks that puck up. Matasic sends that puck up for Hayden McLeod. McLeod misses it or whatever. Icing is waved off for reasons unbeknownst to me. Rutherford playing that puck from behind his net, comes out, shot by Kyle DeBejan, and Rutherford got there just in time to put his stick down, goes off his stick up into the netting, and that'll be a face-off to the left side of Caleb Rutherford. Some scary moments, some exciting moments, some hockey moments. Loveland to the corner, tries to clear that puck up, out, shot, save, Rutherford. Rutherford swinging at Hayden McLeod, who's stickless. Puck goes high at the warning track, and Rutherford comes down with that puck. 50-50 raffle tickets still on sale, being sold by some ugly Obey players. I'm just kidding, they're all pretty. Ontario Bay hockey players going around selling 50-50 raffle tickets. Get one now before the winner is drawn. You gotta be in it to win it. Another great glove save by Rutherford there. This one, a line drive grab. Puck is loose, speared out, is caught up in the body of Loveland, and finally it drops out for Connor Lamb. Lamb sends it over to Sanford. Sanford loses it. Lamb picks it up. Lamb backhands it behind the net, goes to the corner, swept around by Rob Warner, comes out into neutral zone as Nate Ward not able to hold it in. Boucher trying to clear that puck out. It is in the neutral zone. Boucher sends it forward, goes to Ward. Ward sends it hard off the boards and too far. That's an icing. That'll bring the faceoff all the way back down by Caleb Rutherford. Owen Van Brockland facing off against Prevost. Prevost sends it to the corner. Bach rips it around. Goes to Kyle DeBejan on the far side. He tries taking that shot. Goes off the leg of Nick Neto. Nope, not Nick Neto. Sorry, Connor Lamb. And sent back in by Richardson. Prevost in the corner. Gets hit by Bach. Bach chasing after it. Lets Gilbert get that puck. Gilbert checks back. Loses the puck. It goes to Hayden Scott. Now back to Scott with the shot. Save Rutherford. Comes out into the slot. Matejzik not able to get a good piece of that twig on it. Puck comes all the way back, and Richardson collects it. Richardson, long pass to Scott. Scott draws, fires, blocked by Jared Bach. Picked up by Owen O'Donnell. He sends it out into the neutral zone, goes right to Richardson. Richardson holds it, advances in, and that puck gets taken away by Logan Gilbert. Gilbert, stick check, loses the puck, but it coasts right to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell brings it in, turned over to Matejzik. Matejzik passes it out to Gilbert. Gilbert fires it in, misses the goal, goes to the corner. Whitmore over there, pushes that puck behind the net, picked up by Matejzik. Matejzik coming out on the far side. Matejzik at center ice. Matejzik passes that puck to Scott. Scott, toe drag, shot, wide right, off the glass, drops down for Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan sends it to the middle. Rutherford makes a play on it, shooting Hayden McLeod, goes over the goal, off the glass. Here's Colin Whitmore with the puck. Whitmore coming in, has Esposito with him, takes the shot, glove save by McKenzie, comes out to his stick, draws it in with his stick, squeezes it between the leg bags, sits on it like a mama duck guarding her egg for the save. 4:40 to go in the third. IHC leads by a score of 3-2. LaFex facing off against Rob Warner. Warner won it for a moment. LaFex with the shot comes out. Shot by Mick O'Donnell. Save after save by Ethan McKenzie. Jaden Romig congratulating McKenzie on the save. There's a face-off. Comes over onto the near side. Won by LaFex. Pushed in deep by Romig. Sent around by Mick O'Donnell and picked up by Cam Walker. Walker going in. Hard hit by the backside of Nate Ward. Puck is loose. It's at the top of the crease. It's still loose. Upper body battle. Puck skates across the paint. It's on the red line on the far side. More battling, and we're going to get some calls. We ought to have some, just a roughing on Nate. He just kept hitting harder and harder and harder, just asking to get called. Well, Nate, it's been answered. IHC penalty number 7, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 7, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 12:54. LaFex steals that puck at the blue line. Shot. Save. McKenzie reaches out with the stick to cover it up. Opts to give it off to Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan going down at the top of the circle. Tried toe dragging it by Gilbert. Gilbert not going to be fooled. Fires that puck off the boards to McKenzie for this save. McKenzie to Boucher. Boucher, no look, board pass to Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan curling around in the middle. DeBejan over the blue line. Top of the circle, shot gets deflected by Gilbert off the glass. Picking it up, Prevost and Gilbert. Gilbert winning the battle. Gilbert coming up with that puck over the blue line into the neutral zone. Gilbert going wide over the blue line. Gilbert at the bottom of the circle, shot, save, McKenzie. Rebound goes behind the net. Pushed up by Boucher. LaFex skates back and grabs that puck and dumps it in deep. Matejzik goes back to pick it up. 50 seconds remaining in the player advantage for CNS. Matejzik going coast to coast. One back behind the net to the other back behind the net. At the corner, loses it. Gilbert able to clear the zone. That's not Gilbert. That's Sean Loveland. Cleared the zone. McKenzie picks that puck up and gives it to DeBejan. DeBejan tried passing it to Scott. Scott having a hard time Romick sends it in deep for Dibijan again. Dibijan on the far side, tried giving it to Boucher. Boucher missed it this time, and Jared Bach's going to pick that puck up and take it behind his net. Bach fires it wide off the center, the boards at center ice, played by McKenzie, far out of his net. He holds it for Boucher. Boucher coming around, passes that puck up to Dibijan. Shot, line drive, flips it. Oh, coming in with a late touch on the goalie, Rob Warner, and Bach thought about spearing him in the eye with his stick. Opted not to. 2 minutes remaining in this game. One goal separates these two teams. 3-2 IHC. And we've got a timeout CNS. Timeout Stars. That's time for you to buy a 50-50 raffle ticket if they're still for sale. Hurry, hurry. Get one now if you can. I imagine they're done, though. I should be getting the winner results soon. So it's certainly a close game. The teams appear to be pretty evenly matched. The puck's going back and forth in similar fashion from one side of the center line to the other side of the center line. Let's see what's going to come of this timeout. How impactful are the coach's words at this time? Any idea how much? And we have our 50-50 winning raffle ticket here. The winning number 052686. 052686. You are the winner of the 50-50 raffle ticket. Head on down to the Cold Front Cafe to collect your winnings. 052686. Here, guys, you want to take this back? No, you. The goalie has been pulled for the final 2 minutes by CNS. Extra attacker is on. Shot blocked. And this big puck gets sent down, and it's in! And I think Nate Ward has a goal. IHC goal scored by number 7, Nate Ward. Unassisted, number 7, unassisted. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 15:08. And that puck comes out into the neutral zone, played on by Boucher. Boucher sends it across, and this gets advanced in by Dibijan. Turn back out, goalie's pulled again, and it's another goal. IHC goal scored by number 7, Nate Ward. Unassisted, number 7, unassisted. Time of Ward's second goal, 15:36. One minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. And here come the Stars. Drew Matejczyk coming wide. Hit off the puck by Cole Sanford. Puck advances forward. Picked up by Hayden Scott. Scott shot. Blocked out in front. Logan Gilbert picks it up in his own circle. Hard pass all the way across for Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin crosses over the center line. Dumps that puck in and goes off for some fresh legs. Richardson off the board. Sent it up for Scott. Scott loses it. And it goes to Nate Ward. Last 30 seconds of play. Ward off the boards, goes down, and that's going to be an icing. It'll bring the faceoff all the way down next to Rutherford. 23.2 seconds remaining. 5-2 is the score. I like the idea of the extra attacker at 2 minutes. It just did not play out for CNS this time. Boucher gives the puck to McLeod. McLeod sends it up for Clary. Clary misses it. Icing's waved off. Gilbert behind his net, trying to make some space. Pushed off the puck by Jack Clary. Puck comes out, dropped down by Rob Warner, and this game is over. And that concludes another exciting game at the 7th Annual Lamonmt Nicholson Memorial Tournament. Let's hear it one more time for these players! On behalf of the Ontario Bay Booster Club and the Salmon River Ice Hockey Association, we'd like to thank you all for coming out to the Haldane Memorial Arena today and this weekend. Please remember, now that the game has concluded, please fold and return your warming blankets to their appropriate receptacles. Check your immediate area. As volunteers that maintain this entire facility, we appreciate your assistance in collecting any trash, bottles, and small children from the arena. We don't need them here. Make sure you stop by the Cold Front Cafe on your way out. Get that hard-working player of yours something cold to drink or something warm to eat. Don't forget to drive home safely. It's been raining out. If your wipers are on, your headlights have to be on, and daytime running lights don't count. Turn those headlights on, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Dan Dallin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate every single one of you. From the Haldane Memorial Arena, I am the Dan Dallin. Make it a great day.